Hello, everyone. This is Bobo the Vulture and Carol Shelby. God rest him. What other special cars are there here, if any? There's the Cobra Coupe, and there is the Cobra Convertible, probably. Oh, the Series 1. Right. Okay, well, anyways. Let's get out of here, since we're not doing any of that stuff right now. Let's go into the West. Citroen had the Saxo. No. Had some trophy or another. I don't even know anymore, you guys. Don't know anymore. This had the 500 trophy and we won it. I tell you what, I should go to Japan and look at the wacky Japanese cars from the 80s and see whether or not any of them inspire me. Go to Toyota once again and see whether or not there is any kind of cool GT4. I'm beginning to lose faith that there is a cooler GT4 from the 80s than just the regular one. There's obviously the Star 3-door Turbo S, which is super cool. And you have a variety of Truinos there. Yeah. It's all a little blasé, what can I say? So anyway, let's go to an event here. Did I win the RX-7 meeting yet? I didn't. I have an RX-7. I should totally be winning that. With a new or an old RX-7. I didn't realize they had the original RX-7s. There's a picture of one of the original RX-7s there. I didn't know they had ones from that old. I've never seen them in this game. The original, sort of flat-nosed ones. The first generation. Second generation had a look that appeared to be modeled for all the world off of the sort of Porsche 924, 944 sports hatchback kind of appearance. Yeah. Nothing there. Alright, I messed up. I went back too many times when I should have just gone to home in the top left corner. But then it disappeared as an option for a while. What are you gonna do? This is actually one of the more difficult things to deal with in this game. This sort of all over the place arrangement of your cars. In future versions of the game, a handy thing that you can do is you can sort by when you got them. You can sort alphabetically. You can sort by ascending, descending horsepower, ascending, descending. I mean, possibly ascending, descending weight. Even I'm not even sure. It's just a variety of different columns that you could sort by. It made things a little easier. I'm Casey Kasem, and I'm wishing you champagne wishes and caviar dreams. I don't remember if that's what he did. That was somebody else, wasn't it? Oh, well. Caution is required, as loss of grip tends to happen quickly. I won the AZ1 challenge in the Demio race. The Roadster trophy will be after this, but first, yeah, see that one on the right there? I swear I haven't seen an RX-7 that old in this game. I've seen them in other Gran Turismo games. And it's a funky, cool little car to be puttering around in. I remember I used to have one of those as a Matchbox car. It was one of my favorite Matchbox cars. It was a cool looking thing. Alright, so this is the Rome short course. A lot of this is going to be based off whether or not I can outrun these guys. And it's backwards. They're always doing this to me. It's alright though, I've got nice tires on, so I should be able to handle pretty well going along here. That little investment in tires, hopefully I'll be in great shape for this race. Hard to know for sure. That turn went rather well. Brake before you ever think you'll need to, and you'll be just fine. That helps having a better car than the rest, too. Oh, didn't see the turn coming at all. Went cross-eyed, my eyes went lazy, and my brain shut off for just a moment there. That was enough to ram into a steel Armco barrier and perish. Yeah, you guys ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Granted, I have the nicest and newest of the RX-7s on offer here, but that's you guys making excuses. Save game? No. Now, oh, I may as well mention it, because it's something I remember reading a bunch about in facts. But there was a rumor about this game. Rumor had it, that in this game, you could win there was a hidden ultimate secret prize car. That ultimate hidden secret prize car was a McLaren F1, which was sort of the darling of the supercar scene at that time. It was, you know, sort of fastest accelerating and top speed and all the various different things that a sports car can do that are good. 141. Okay. 141. 165. Let's get in this one. I also want to see whether or not I can race modify it, because that'll be an important decider as to whether I bother to soup it up a bunch. Because if you can't, then what's the point, man? Just gonna be a waste of money. I'm gonna have to get a whole other Miata. Parts modification not available. Almost positive the same can be said for that other prize Miata we got. I'll tell you what. Let me check the convertible car world thing here. And see. It was 345 that we had to get to. Yeah, 345. 345 Rock, 1-800-555-ROLL, or something. And let's see, luxury sedan cup is out here as an option too. What are the requirements for this? 591. I know a car that could probably... Oh, pardon me. A car that could probably well exceed that. that is a luxury sedan in this game. It's one of my favorites. I don't have anything to compete in these categories, man. Unless you call that Miata a grand touring car. I don't know if you want to take it all across the world. What's the Pure Sports Car Cup all about? 294, 493. Let's take a look at their little movie here and see what they say is the ultimate touring champion. Yeah. They consider these pure sports cars. The RSX. Oh. The RX-7. The S2000. Okay, motion blades. Alright. NSX Type S0. So they're just talking about fairly elemental sorts of sports cars. I guess I get it. I get where they're coming from. Get where they're going. Although, once more, let me look at the convertible car world. Let me look into the world of convertible cars. Okay, so 345. I'm going to guess that 345 is going to be more than I will be able to, or less than I'll be able to manage with a Viper. If I got a Viper. Not the GTS though, the RT10. The convertible model. See, it's a convertible. Yeah, it's already too much. It's way too much. And it's got an awesome... Oh yeah, I wonder if they used the word awesome in this. Yeah, it is. It is the same, it's the same readout from the first game. Go back and, if you're interested in hearing me read that semi-dramatically, go back and check that out. There is no special Vector Cup, is there? I didn't think so. The M12, nowhere near as interesting a car as the W8 Twin Turbo. Sad to say. Yeah. Because, yeah, it was... basically had come under the same ownership umbrella as Lamborghini, and so... it was pretty much all set up with, yeah, Lamborghini Diablo bits and pieces. Which is not to say that that's not exotic, but, it's nowhere near as exotic as the W8 Twin Turbo. Which is just a giant wedge, first of all, and you need to recognize. Second of all, Vector was the long name form of it was Vector Aeromotive, because the guys were, I guess what's his name? Weigert was, he was attempting to make a car to aerospace engineering standards. So, had a lot of weird stuff going on with it. They only made, they made less than 20 of them. There was one was owned by Andre Agassi. I think he was the only famous person to ever own one. And the only movie that I'm aware of one ever being used in was the movie Rising Sun, based off of I'm trying to remember who wrote that novel. It was one of those, like, crime novels of the year sort of thing. Didn't it have Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery in it? Either way, the car, spoiler alert, crashes in that movie, but it wasn't the actual one, because there's no way they would destroy something that rare. They mocked up something to look like it. Don't worry, folks. They're not out there indiscriminately just destroying cars. They're cooler than that. We never racing styled our Corvette to win the Corvette racing style meeting. That seems like an omission. We could do that, but maybe I'll do that later. Yeah, nothing is really sparking my imagination in South City there. Are there any good used cars in Suzuki Land from the 80s? Nope. There is a Cappuccino, which we need to purchase because there's a Cappuccino Cup. And that is the special one-make event for Suzuki, the Cappuccino Cup, or the Cappuccino Cup, and the Alto Works Cup. Okay. Well, let's get the Cappuccino first, because, you need one of those. Dark turquoise green. Ugh. But we're not going to be keeping it this way, so what does it matter? Cappuccino. Let's get a cappuccino and make it really bubbly, or whatever it is. Now, this is a convertible. If we can tune it up to the upteenth degree, which I do not believe will be possible, it would be possible to enter it in that one missing round of Convertible Car World. But I don't think we're going to get that much horsepower out of it. Whoever heard of a Suzuki that makes a lot of horsepower, am I right? Yeah, there's no way that could be proven wrong in this game or by going to a motorcycle shop. That was basically the thing Suzuki did for a long time. Was it the Hayabusa? Was an engine, it was kind of big for motorcycles, but it was used in motorcycles. It was really powerful for motorcycles. Enough so, in terms of the size and power. I mean, for a car, it would be a very small engine. For a motorcycle, it's kind of a big engine. But enough so that a lot of small, lightweight racing cars were made to take advantage of the engines from Hayabusas. So there's your more you know for the day. What is the racing modification going to look like? I seem to remember it looking okay, but I guess I remembered wrong. Ooh. Well, we've got a while to think about that first, right, folks? Oh. Wait. I still need to perform weight reduction. Stage 3! There we go. Just improving the power, reducing the weight, and increasing the grip. Not doing anything else to affect handling bits and pieces. Which one might say, see, look at the little grill on it. It's like it's going in between the two headlights there. It's weird. It creeps me out. You're creeping me out, Cappuccino. Quit creeping me out. Oh boy. Test course. Settings. Oh no, I didn't get a racing transmission for it. This is going to take a long time and be terrible. There is likely another one that got a racing transmission that will maybe be... Oh. Why do I always forget that they can pull this crap on me? Any of you want to race this race for me? We're all going to top out roughly the same top speed, I'm going to guess. Well, maybe not. Maybe they won't be able to reach this speed. Man can dream, can he? That didn't do me any favors, now did it? Admittedly, a car this tiny reaching 120 miles an hour would have to be pretty frightening, really. I say that knowing, again, people out there in motorcycles go that fast all the time, and something much smaller than this, which they're far more exposed to the elements and to flying objects. But this isn't Let's Play Tourist Trophy, which, as I remember, was a motorcycle racing sim that was supposed to be the, like, I think it was Polyphony Digital. I think they made it, didn't they? I don't know as much about it, but I was under the impression that it was supposed to be like the Gran Turismo of motorcycles, and they never made any more than the first one, so I'm guessing it didn't catch on near as well. I suppose that's a bit of a shame, but what can you do? They all using pack drafting to attempt to keep up with me. I honestly don't know. Is he from hell? I don't want to know. Alright. I can just sort of keep myself roughly around the middle line here. You know, or hop down to the lower lane, that's okay too. By which I don't actually mean okay at all. You guys are catching up. Why are you catching up? Am I zigzagging too much? Am I hot dogging it? I need to take a tight inside line here. Oh, jeez. I know it doesn't seem nerve-wracking to you guys, but it's nerve-wracking to me. The tension. They're getting closer. Why are they getting closer? How are they getting closer? They're not getting closer anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. The one-make races in this game that are literally only one, like... I kind of like the idea of the one-make race where, like, oh, they've been making this particular type of car for, like, 30 years. It's a tradition. And here is... you know, a bunch of different types of cars that are eligible for this championship. And that all seems well and good and cool and tough and neat. But the whole idea that they don't... Yeah, the whole idea that there's only one car. I mean, you know, one makes series where it's literally a spec series and all of the cars are exactly the same. That's one thing. This, I mean, the cars are all going to be in various different states of tune anyway, so it's more along the lines of, oh, can this old busted up version of the same model? What if somebody really tuned it up and they took it out there to the racetrack? How well would it do? That whole idea. I guess. All the racing modifications of this car look kind of terrible. To my eye, I'm sure that for someone it's beautiful. I'm sure I mean, somebody painted the car that way. They must have loved it. They must have thought it was the dog's bollocks. I'm not that person. And once again, we're spending $80,000 to race modify a car so we can win a $5,000 race. And yes, I'm looking around, unsure and odd. Oh, Rome Knight. Interesting. Again, I wonder whether I will be regretting my gearing choices, because this is a track I know so not well. Yeah, like that one right there. Did not know that was coming. Alright, so let's see what we can manage here. Again, these, I mean, I actually, considering, I do believe that maybe one of the benefits of this new recorder is these night racing sequences. I mean, granted, the Rome night course, I think, is better illuminated than the special stage ones anyways, but I do believe it's just a little bit easier to see. That said, you know, it's an older game. The graphics aren't as crystal clear as you might expect of a modern title. Oh, I didn't need a brake there at all, huh? Hey, you rat bastard, get away. You dirty rat. There we go. That was okay, right, guys? This one's going to be fairly sharp. This one up here is going to be hairpinish, so I should be very careful. You pokies. That's right, your enemies from Super Mario Bros. 2 that stack your heads on top of each other and dance around like some kind of crazy cactus monster. Which is what you are. Let's face it. Oh no, this one Cappuccino is now getting way ahead and has all the flavor. All the Cappuccino flavor. Well, I say no. I say no, you don't get to have all the Cappuccino flavor. Some of that steamed milk is mine. As much of that steamed milk as I can manage is mine. Yeah! Do it! Achieve a victory! The silliest looking little car. I won, you guys. So great. Okay, so we did win with the Cappuccino there. And we will not be winning a prize car. But we will be saving the game, because it's time to say goodbye once again. And until next time, folks, this is Bilbo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Gran Turismo. And when we come back, who knows, folks? Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again. Bye-bye now.